All right. So my war binder, my prayer journal, my time with God. A lot of different people call it a lot of different stuff. So this is just like a 3-ring binder, nothing fancy. And then because I'm doing a no spend year, I had this, so I used it and I filled it with paper, like kind of miscellaneous paper, and I'm just going with it. In here, I also included my Bible reading because I'm reading through the Bible chronologically. So these were just some helpful hints and tips I found on Pinterest, the actual like schedule. And then I do have this little envelope in here just because, I don't know, if I come across something that I want to save for later, I can stick it in here. I don't know, and then mine is divided out by each family member. And then we're all color coordinated. So in my house, if you're on the calendar, my prayer journal, any of this stuff, you're green if you're my husband. And red for my oldest. Middle is blue. My sassy girl is pink, even though she doesn't like pink. Pink was always her color from the day she was born, so that's what she gets. Because I don't like pink. Because I'm purple. And then family, so this would be extended family, my parents, my in-laws, my siblings, then church family, church people, community, so things that are either going on in the community or like the people that we feed on Wednesdays, non-church friends, like people that I'm friends with on Facebook, or high school friends, people that don't attend a church either, because I always pray more for them on spiritually too, like, Lord, please touch their heart and help them to see that they need you. Finances, and then in the back I have answered prayers. I want to stick in a tab for, I don't know what I want to call it, that's why it's not in here yet, but like world kind of events, like the price of eggs would be in there. So one thing that I don't have in here yet, and I will find it on my Google Drive and insert a picture, is I made like a why, how, my reasonings behind wanting to spend time with Jesus. And in my old one, it was right here. So every once in a blue moon, I just kind of read it. And I don't have it in this one yet, so I'm going to do that. And then, so you've seen here on Joe's, I have this where it says 3. I will also insert a picture from my junk journal that I had this idea, and I want to decorate these pages, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I'm going to take words out of magazines and stuff like that that make me think of each person or each prayer tab, and then put them on here so it's just decorative. So I went through and covered up some actual prayers, but this is also what else I have in here. So on this child's, as I was praying, the Lord was like, this is a Bible verse that really, might help this person. And so when I pray for this person, I also end it with this Bible scripture. I sometimes insert their name instead of the word I, because the Lord tells us that if we recite his promises to us, to him, he is faith and just. Hold on, I'm trying to find another one. So I covered up again the prayers, but so these are just all the people in our church. Well, this is page 2 of it. All the people in our church that for some reason they need some extra prayer. As I go along, I'm hoping to find some scripture to decorate on these pages, and fill them out. And then same thing here. This is a community page, and just like the people in the community that I'm praying for. Then our finance tab. This is something I don't pray about as often, but I do. Here's some of my goals, another scripture. And then we have 2 vans, a black van and a blue van. And we've been needing some extra prayer. Lord needs to help me figure out how we're going to get parts fixed or something. So those are in there. And then my answered prayers, I didn't cover them, see, but I labeled it at the top. So these were answered prayers from January. And then these are all just oddball papers that I had laying around my house. And so as something fills up, I just move it into the slot where I need another sheet of paper. The other thing I have back here is, it's not working too well, but I have a timeline that I'm trying to fill out myself as I read through my Bible. And then that's like the second part of my prayer. The first part of my prayer, I start with this. And this is new to me last year. But like a thanks, sorry. And it doesn't always have to be like something that I did wrong. Sorry doesn't mean it has to be wrong. Sorry just means, oh Lord, I realize now that it's too late. You wanted me to, you know, stop and pray with that lady in the grocery store. Or, oh my goodness, you know, I seen Jack today and we've been praying for him at church. I should have prayed for him or right there with him. You know, it doesn't always have to be something you did wrong. You know, when we think of like sorry for like when you're a kid, you probably hit your sister or something. And then please. So these are like my daily types of prayers. Lord, today we really have to get this big kitchen project done. Or like for me, today will be, Lord, I really need the dried kidney beans that have been soaking now for 24 hours to get soft as they're cooking in the chili because I'm serving chili tonight. Or I need to make sure all the cornbread muffins get made. And then on this side are some prompts. Like I said, I'm doing a no spend year. So this book is not what I am used to, but it's what I had on hand. So I'm just using it up. But this is also some of the stuff that I pray over. And as I fill this out in the morning, and it has a spot for the date. And then I go to my Wat Binder, and sometimes I pray over all the tabs. Sometimes I kind of pick and choose, like if I know somebody's been having a rough day the day before, I might just pray over their stuff. Anytime a prayer request comes into me, as soon as I am available, I write it down in my Wat Binder. And some of them, even though they might seem silly at the time, I have found the most joy in them as I'm praying for them because the Lord is speaking to me more. I have a kid that needed to stop smoking in order to get hip surgery. And I was like, Lord, really? Do you need... am I going to pray about this? But I did. And it actually sparked other aspects that I wanted to pray about. So I hope that answers your questions. Oh, I'll show you my junk journal so I don't have to insert a page. If I can find it quick. Right here. So this is the inspiration for it. All these words. So it's just like God's work it's got purpose. It's great is what I'm looking at that. Even though it says great rates, but whatever. Peaceful, unity, hope, all that stuff. So as I find words that make me think of my people or my tabs, I'm going to put them on here to decorate these pages. Or I don't know, anything I come up with that makes me think of them. Just because it gives me small tidbits of things that I could pray about if I feel like I'm praying over the same thing all the time and I need to spark a different interest in me. I hope that helped. It's super early in the morning. I'm still in my pajamas, but it's quiet in my house. So that's why this video is done. Not so great, but it's quiet so you can hear what I'm saying. You guys have a blessed day.